Prince is in heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, Akasan here. Hey, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I just wanted to make this video real quick. What the hell? I am going to be wearing all purple, almost as purple as I can get today, in honor of my Prince. So, first and foremost, I do want to apologize last night to the stream I was conducting. I was playing GTA again for the first time again. I had to replay that level because I didn't know how to save the last time I played, and I got exactly to that same point, ironically. And a fan on the stream broke the news to me that Prince had passed, and first I was like, get the fuck out of here. You fucking no way, no way. But it was indeed true, and it took a while. I mean, I slept. Luckily for me, I got a chance to sleep through it, so like the shock value, it was a little hard when I first confirmed that news, but then after that, I needed to call my mom and call a few close people next to me. And you know, for those of you that don't really know, like, Prince, oh my god, he's like talking to me right now. What are you trying to say, man? Okay. Alright, I know Prince and his people hate the internet, so they really don't like any form of their music being played, so we'll see if the one that I make even makes it through. I know Warner Brothers took down almost every video people were trying to do, like tribute videos right now. They're taking them down like crazy right now, so, and you know, it's Warner Brothers, so, with their copyright. But, anyways, yeah, so I just called a bunch of different people that, you know, Prince was very close to them and meant a lot for the last, you know, for their entire life, honestly. For me, you know, Prince more or less was my parents' generation upcoming artists, but as I was growing up, Prince was just kind of already revered as a great, a talented artist, an actual artist, and I think that's the way I'm going to continue to remember him, as right up there, by far, right up there with Michael Jackson. And I know when my parents were young, that was the competition of who was better. You know, Prince or Michael Jackson, who was crazier, who was weirder. And in the words of Chris Rock, Prince won. But all that being said, for me, obviously, Michael Jackson was a source of bigger inspiration and someone that I attached to a lot more closely in terms of his music and such. But Prince was second, like almost an immediate second, in terms of someone I respected a lot as being, again, a true artist, someone who could just grab almost any instrument and be able to play it. He would show up. He showed up at Q-Tip's performance one time, just like, I'm Prince, give me that guitar, and that fool just started playing out of nowhere, and people like props and respect to Q-Tip for not even like breaking a sweat and just still going with this vibrant thing, dun 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 dun. It's on YouTube. I'll post it on my Facebook if you guys want to check it out. So that's the way I'm gonna choose to remember Prince, as always. I don't know exactly what the reasons, like what was the cause of death was. I am hearing some rumors of what it could have been. And I know he had a flu last week and he had to cancel a few shows, but you know, now is not that time. And I was even I didn't know what to do, if I should even make this video, right? But I felt that it would be right to talk to you guys about it, considering my last video was like having a mental breakdown in the middle of a stream. So I felt it'd be best to talk about that, you know. It's so weird because this comes right on the heels of China passing, and I had to update my weekly Wednesday What's Up to show some respect to that at the end of my video. So here we are now dealing with Prince. in conclusion, and you know, again, I apologize about the stream last night, and I thank you so much for you guys that are patient with me. We'll get back on trying to learn how to play GTA sooner than later, I suppose. But in conclusion, what I will say is that Prince not only changed what music was, and or was not necessarily like Michael Jackson. He actually just was a huge influence and inspiration for real artists and real musicians to actually come out and really do something. And I think he's, in some sense, the last remnant of what music, Motown, everything just kind of started off as, and has become what we see it now. The Justin Biebers, the Rihannas of the world. Like, he's the last remnant of like where it all sort of kind of started, and where people started seeing like how you could become famous off of music videos and music, and you can have an original idea and bring something to the table instead of having studios kind of control it and such. The last album I really was into from Prince was actually Rave Until the Year 2000, because I just always was very attached to the fact that he could be so inspirational, and still kind of reinvent himself, but still keep his iconic tone, but still make music that ravers would still be down to kind of listen. And the greatest love story ever told, the greatest love story ever not told, it's been a long time. But that song was still very good, and the music video was great. So, and of course my first introduction to him in all likelihood was when I was around 9 years old, and it was the Batman soundtrack. So the fact that he could even do the entire soundtrack and he had free reign to make the music explains a lot about Batman. But it's still one of the most iconic. Who knows what Batman would have been, that movie would have been, without his influence. That's what's crazy. Like that entire soundtrack, Party Man, Bat Dance, that video was, I don't know what the hell I was watching as a kid, but I was strangely turned on by it. It was Vicky Vale. Vicky Vales. These are the things that are going to stick with me for a long time, and I certainly think that I have enough viewers out there that can connect the same way to Prince. I know there's a lot of younger viewers out there, but definitely, I believe that we should remember Prince as the legend he will always be, and we'll just leave it at that. And may he finally rest in peace. He's actually had a lot of family hardships that don't actually get put into the public a lot. So I certainly hope that he will rest in peace and find everything that he was looking for. He never seemed like someone he was like troubled, for the most part. So I'm just going to appreciate what he's given to us and try to be just as close, even a fraction of the man that he was in my own life. So, thank you, Prince, Roger, Nelson. Thank you. Prince, good night, sweet Prince.